Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. And if you guys have already been subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for subscribing. Today is a makeup tag video, and this is my perfect makeup tag video that was created by Morgan Turner and Patty Alonso. And I absolutely love both of their channels. Both of their videos would be listed in the description box below, so definitely do check them out too. But I'm pretty sure you guys know them. But yes, if you guys want to see my version of my perfect makeup tag video, then please keep on watching. The only difference that I would say you would find between me and them is their channel tends to be more on the bougie side, I would say. So they're very much into high-end luxury makeup products, and mine would be a mix of drugstore as well as high-end. So yeah, I am super excited for this. So let's dive into the first question. So the first question is, which primer creates the perfect base? And I have chosen a drugstore primer because I cannot keep it down. Literally, I cannot keep it down at all. Every time that I'm doing my base, I definitely want this on my skin. And this is my Essence, My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. And this one is in the shade Medium Beige. Now, if you want blurriness on your skin, this is perfect. This also has like a tint to it. So I'll show it to you. It's definitely more on like the moussey side, as you can see, but when you blend it, it definitely melts into your skin and takes your complexion and also smoothens out all the texture of your skin. Like, look at this. I absolutely love this primer as like the first step of my makeup, just because I cannot expect a primer to do anything else or anything more than what this primer does to me. It blurs, it does not like leave it dry or anything, it perfects the skin. I mean, true to its name, it is definitely my skin perfector. I absolutely love this. The second question is, which foundation gives me the perfect finish? And this is another choice from the drugstore, and I chose my L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, and I am in the shade Golden Sun. I absolutely love this. I absolutely love this. This gives like a soft matte natural finish on the skin. It definitely can be a medium to full coverage foundation. It absolutely doesn't feel heavy on the skin. It doesn't cake. It's such a long wearing foundation. You can easily wear it for 8 to 10 hours. I did not have any problems wearing this foundation, and plus it is affordable. I mean, what is not to love about this? I have so many foundations in my collection, and I often come back to this foundation whenever I'm going for parties, if I'm going for get-togethers, if I'm going for work. I absolutely adore this foundation. The third question is, which is the concealer that gives me the perfect coverage? Now, there were two concealers that absolutely came into my mind. One was the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, which I generally do wear in my everyday life because it does like blur out. But if you're talking about coverage, I personally feel the Milani's Conceal and Perfect Concealer absolutely covers everything underneath my eyes. It's such a full coverage concealer, but it doesn't feel like cakey or heavy underneath the eyes. It gives such a beautiful finish. I absolutely love it. I am personally so glad that this exists in the drugstore. Milani did an absolutely fantastic job so that it's easily accessible to everybody without breaking the bank, and it gives amazing coverage. The next question is, which is the powder that gives the perfect blur? And you guys might know my answer. It is my One Size Beauty translucent setting powder. And this blurs like no other. This is not the powder that I'm wearing today. I'm wearing my Charlotte Tilbury powder, but this blurs like so beautifully. You can apply it on your whole face, you can apply it underneath the eyes, which is what I do on like a regular basis, I would say. But this perfects your skin like no other. If I am planning, I'm not going anywhere, but if I am planning to go on like a vacation, if I'm planning to go out on a party, if there's a get together, if there's a function, if there's any occasion for that matter, I absolutely would take that along with me. I absolutely love it. By the way, I've mentioned this a lot of times in my channel. This is just a sample version of it. The bigger powder comes with a lot of product. I am just waiting for this to finish and then I'll get the bigger size. I absolutely love it. The fifth question is, which bronzer has my perfect undertone? And without a doubt, I would say I had two bronzers that were coming into my mind. One was that Makeup by Mario's medium dark bronzer in the Soft Sculpt collection, but that is still pretty new in my collection. But if you ask me from the drugstore, I would definitely recommend this Milani Suntan Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. This shade is beautiful for medium tan skin tones, I would say. It's definitely not orange, it's definitely not cool. It's so much in like the neutral family, and that's what I really like about this bronzer. This is so beautifully blendable on the skin. It builds up really nicely, but it's not like too deep or dark. I would say the only downside is that I would say is like if you are darker or deeper than me, I don't think they have like a good shade range in their collection. But if you guys are like medium tan skin tone like me or anywhere lighter, they have beautiful bronzers in their collection. I would highly recommend this. Now the sixth question is, which blush has the perfect shade? Now this was very tough for me because you guys know this girl loves her blushes, and I had to choose two. One in the powder formula and one in the cream formula. I just had to, so bear with me. In the cream formula, I would definitely choose my Tower 28 Magic Hour. This is my perfect nude shade. This is pink but nude and gives such a natural finish on the skin. It's so lightweight. The formula is amazing. I have three shades from them. One in more of like an orangey finish, which is like Golden Hour, which is absolutely stunning for summer months. But undoubtedly, this is like my most reached shade, and this is my most favorite shade in my collection in my cream blush formulas. Talking about the powder blush, I cannot stop. And this is the blush that I'm wearing today, and this is from M Cosmetics, and it is their M Cosmetics Heaven's Glow blush, and this is in the shade Venetian Rose. You guys have heard me raving about this product so many times on my channel. I'm pretty sure none of the products would be a surprise to you if you are a regular watcher on this channel, because I mention them throughout my videos, almost all of my videos I would say. But this is the blush that I'm wearing today, and this is stunning. It is like a cool tone mauvey pink shade. It has a glow to it which doesn't make it like dead or anything. The cheek glow that you're seeing is all from the blush. I mean, I absolutely love the shade on like my medium skin tone. Would highly recommend this. There were a lot of contenders in my collection, but this by far is my favorite shade. Now let's move on to the seventh question. Which highlighter has the perfect finish? I could not help myself but put this as my option. I mean, I love this. This is Makeup by Mario's Soft Sculpt Highlighter in the shade Golden. And this is the highlighter that I'm wearing today or every day in my life. I absolutely love the glow that it gives on the skin. I have not stopped wearing it, guys. I mean, from the time this is landed in my collection, I find a reason to put this on my face. I absolutely love the tone. I love the way it blends on my skin. I mean, I can go on and on, but the last few videos that you've seen on my channel, I'm pretty sure I've recommended that so many times, and that's saying a lot. I love that highlight, especially if you guys have texture on your skin. Look no further. Go for that highlighter. You will not be disappointed at all. It's so smooth on the skin. Love it. Now the next question is, which lipstick has the perfect formula? Now I have two to recommend, one in liquid lipstick format and the other one is in the bullet format, and one is high-end and one is drugstore, so why not? In the liquid lipstick format, this is the lipstick that I'm wearing today on my lips, and this is from M Cosmetics, and this is called the Infinite Lip Cloud, and this is in the shade Rose Nude. This is a perfect rosy tone brown shade. I love to wear this in like my everyday life. I mean, it has perfect amount of rosiness. It has a perfect amount of nudiness to it. It is so lightweight on your lips. You don't feel it when you're wearing it on your lips. It's so smooth. It lasts for a considerable good amount of time, I would say. Any skin tone can rock this shade. I absolutely love this shade. The second formula that I want to recommend is from drugstore, and I think this would not be a surprise, and this is from L'Oreal. I love their L'Oreal lipsticks that they have in their collection, and the formula is stunning. It's outstanding. It just stays on your lips for such a long time, and it's so comfortable on the lips. Oh my god, I love a good soft matte finish on my lips. If I'm looking for like a glossy finish, I would apply a gloss on top of my soft matte, but I generally do like my punchiness of my eyeshadow and like a soft matte finish on my lips. That's the way I prefer my products to be, but yes, these two I had to recommend in my perfect makeup tag. The last two questions were super difficult for me. So the ninth question is, which palette according to me has the perfect shimmers? I am an eyeshadow palette snob, I would say. I am such a big collector of eyeshadow palettes, and without a doubt, I mean, Pat McGrath Blitz Astral shadows are stunning. The shadows that are here on like the Extreme 4, they are just stunning. It's unlike other. I have swatched them like several times in the channel, but I can do that again and again for you guys. But speaking about that, I would say, let me first swatch it for you guys. I mean, look at that. It's just stunning. It's just unlike other. I mean, it just has so much dimension. The Blitz Astral formula is like stunning and duochromy and like with so much effect. You just cannot beat those Blitz Astral formula from Pat McGrath. But saying that, this is a $125 palette. I know most of us cannot afford that in our everyday life. I mean, if you can, why just go for it. But I would say, apart from those 4 shades, the mattes are super creamy, but the shimmers, the regular shimmers that she includes in the palette, I find a lot of other brands that does shimmer formula really well, more than that of Pat McGrath. She does excellent job in this area, but I would say for the shimmers, I would prefer Anastasia Beverly Hills no matter what. I love her formula. I have so many in my collection. I just picked out 2, and this is what I have on my eyes today actually. The Sultry palette. I basically did Birch and Bloom in my crease, and then I did Dystopian in my outer corners, and then I topped it off with like Rose Quartz shade, and that is what I have on my eyes, and it's absolutely stunning. It gives such a good punch on the eyes. I mean, I'll swatch a few shimmers that is included in the palette, and I mean, it's not as expensive as Pat McGrath, but the shimmers are crazy. I mean, can you see that? I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so nice. I mean, I did a terrible job on like swatching it, but they are stunning. They're absolutely stunning. I love every Anastasia palette that I have in my collection. My favorite definitely is these 2. I have mentioned it quite a few times on my channel, and for a reason. I mean, I love her shimmers. I love the eyeshadow palettes that Anastasia has created. Against the $125, I mean, I think Anastasia palettes are like $42 or $45. Still pricey, but so much more like worth the price point, I would say. I love it. The last question is, which is the palette that has a perfect color story according to me? And I went so much back and forth between that Alter Ego Canyon palette, which is a dupe for the bronze palette, and this palette. But I definitely went for this because this has so much more option and so much more variety to play with, and this is so much me. And I'm talking about my Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. I love this. I absolutely love this. This has all the neutrals that I want for an everyday look, for a glamorous look. It has those perfect shimmer shades that I would love to put it on my eyelid, and I don't think that I need any other shimmer shades apart from this for a smoky look, this for an everyday look, this for like a rose goldy kind of a look, and these pop of colors are stunning. This according to me has a perfect color story in my opinion, and that is why this is like my perfect color story palette that I have in my collection. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I had a blast creating my version of this perfect makeup tag. Again, I would link Morgan's and Patty's video in the description box below for you guys. You guys, please let me know what are your favorite products in the same questions and leave it down in the comment section below. I am super curious to know what would your options be. But yes, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload 3 to 4 times a week, every single week. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.